This Things to Do special is sponsored by Visit Sonora. Experience the unforgettable.
It's the new month and new year packed with a lot of fun. I'm Nicole Gutierrez giving you the breakdown of the best events taking place across the valley. Attention dinosaur lovers, it's time to walk with some prehistoric friends. Jurassic Quest makes a return to the valley for a roaring good time.
So Jurassic Quest is the #1 interactive dinosaur experience in North America, with over 160 million years worth of dinosaurs that move and make dinosaur sounds. And it's definitely something you want to see in person. In fact, we even have a 50-foot-long Spinosaurus.
Jurassic Quest, you guys are going to be here 3 days in January. If the family heads out any of those days, what can they expect once they walk in?
So, first of all, you're going to see giant animatronic dinosaurs, so life-size animatronic dinosaurs that are made as scientifically accurate as possible. But once you get past that, you're also going to see our baby dinosaurs. Like I have Cammy the Camarasaurus here. She's one of our 3 babies. We also have Trixie the Triceratops and Tyson the T-Rex, a definite fan favorite. We also, don't try to eat my beard, sweetie, don't. We also have Utah Raptors. We have our Raptor training show where you can learn how to train Utah Raptors, the largest in the Dromaeosaur family. And then there's just so much else to do. We have some of the largest rideable dinosaurs, bounce houses, crossing coloring stations, fossil digs, just so much to do. We are geared to dinosaur fans of all ages. A lot of the activities are for kids 10 and under, like the rides and the bounce houses and things like that are for kids 10 and under. But there's a lot to learn about dinosaurs. We have our Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is our tour of the exhibit. It's a video tour of the exhibit. So as you're seeing these giant animals, you can also be learning about these animals. And that's another great thing about Jurassic Quest, is that it's not only entertaining, it's educational. So you can go to our fossil experience and learn about our dinosaurs there, or the Tyrannosaurus Rex teaches you about dinosaurs. And we even have a Dino 411 line that goes directly to me, and you can text any of your dinosaur questions to me and I will be happy to answer them for you.
Marty, is there anything else you'd like to add or share about this experience for, people that went last year, or that people that haven't gone and they're thinking of going? Anything else that they should know about?
New this year, we have our Raptor Run, where you can actually test your speed against different dinosaurs and see how fast you are. We'll time you and let you know how you do against the different dinosaurs. And we have a lot of new fun things to do this year. Face painting is back this year, so that's also a lot of fun. So there's going to be a lot of fun things to do. And one of my favorite things to do when I go to the show is just watch as people enter through the giant pillars that they go through. And when the kids see their first dinosaur, their eyes just light up and their jaws drop. And then it just takes you back to when you loved dinosaurs.
Get ready to be enchanted as your favorite Disney characters come to life at Footprint Center. Disney on Ice presents Frozen and Encanto this January in Phoenix.
Tell us about this family experience coming to the Valley this month of January.
This is Disney on Ice presents Frozen and Encanto. The first half of the show is all things Frozen. You get to see Anna and Elsa sharing their story of sisterly love, courage, and determination. We also have Olaf, who narrates us through the first half of the story. We will also get to see Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy, who transition us into the second half of the act, where we get to explore the magical world of Encanto. You get to see your favorite magicals on the ice, singing and dancing, and it's a great way for friends and families to come together and just explore this magical world.
And for the families that are attending the show, there's a lot that's happening on ice. Tell us about, some of the special acrobats and acts that we're going to be seeing if we head out.
Yes, so one of my favorite parts of the show, it takes place in the second act. You get to see some amazing aerial work done where Mirabelle and her sister Isabella get to soar through the air. They actually take off the ice, and it's one of the most impactful and amazing performances that I see there, and I love getting to see the crowd's reactions to it every time. It's truly incredible.
You guys are bringing a whole show with the first part, a middle part, and a fabulous ending for the families. How long is this show if we're going to sit there and watch, and what kind of things are we going to take away when it ends?
So the first half is usually about 45 minutes, and then there's usually a 20-minute intermission, followed by the second act, which is also another 45 minutes. Well, our message is pretty much just that you are the gift. You don't have to have magical powers or anything like that. You just be uniquely your own, and that can be just as special.
Looking to wind down with some friends, the Arizona Wine Festival is happening in downtown Phoenix, showcasing amazing flavors from across the state.
There'll be 5,000 of our most loyal wine tasters, Arizona wine tasters, will be there, and it really is a special event.
For someone that's never gone to this annual event, tell us what's it about.
It's the largest wine festival for Arizona wines in the state. It's January 27th and 28th. Process is that you can come to the festival and taste wine, and you can get your tickets on Eventbrite in advance. There's 20 wineries. There's 70 art and craft vendors, 4 food trucks with a lot of other tasting opportunities and food. It also has a terrific music program. We'll be having different bands every day on Saturday and Sunday. So it's the 27th and 28th of January.
If we talk about wine itself, there may be people in our community that are like, I'm not an expert in this, but should I go? I mean, what am I going to learn, or what am I going to see and taste?
There's a lot of things that you'll learn about Arizona wine, and just being able to meet the winemakers in person at the event, to talk to other people that are there. We're actually having a workshop at this event in January. It's called a Riedel glass tasting program, and what they do is they teach you how the shape of your wine glass can actually benefit the taste and the enjoyment of the wine.
How is the ticket process? I mean, what is my ticket going to get me day of?
If you come in on Saturday or Sunday, you will receive 10 tasting tickets. And that's a tool for us to manage the consumption level, so that everybody stays reasonably sober. And you get a 10 1-ounce or 1.5-ounce pours during the day, and you can stay as long as you want. You can listen to music. If you want additional pours, we do have that available. It's $35 pre-sale, so if you go to eventbrite.com, you can get your tickets for $35, and then it's $45 at the gate.
Westworld of Scottsdale is rolling in with an event perfect for car enthusiasts of all ages. Here's a scoop on what revving new fun is taking place at the Barrett-Jackson auction.
Well, Mr. Jackson, I mean, who better to have to talk about Barrett-Jackson, one of the main events this January, running from January 20th to the 28th. Tell us, why is this event such a bucket list item for so many people here in the Valley and in the country?
Barrett-Jackson is, as you said, a bucket list. People come from all 50 states, usually 15 to 19 different foreign countries. And it is very unique in the automotive world. It's an automotive lifestyle experience. The heart of it is selling 1,900 to 2,000 cars, all at no reserve. But when we start the auction, it's really about bringing the families out to Barrett-Jackson. But this year we added something else. I'll lead into that in a minute. We started on Friday the 19th with our Rock the Block, our new concert presented by the Arizona Lottery, which we're having Grammy Award-winning rock band Foreigner and Night Ranger as their opening band. So that kicks it off. Then we go into our Quick Trip Family Value Day on Saturday, and kids under 12 get in free. So Barrett-Jackson's very much about families, bringing everybody together.
And if we go into, there's so many traditions, right? People go with their kids, with their families. They have those set dates ready to go, and they even block out time. but you guys are bringing something new this year. Let's talk more about that concert that kicks off the whole celebration of Barrett-Jackson.
Well, we wanted to do something. We've wanted to do it for a year or so, and this year it made a lot of sense having Foreigner on their last trip through, a big Foreigner fan, and that will be happening. That is a paid ticket event on Friday, that opening weekend, the 19th, and then that leads into the rest of the week. And Night Ranger will be opening for them, and some other surprises. So tickets are available. You can go to Barrett-Jackson.com or ASX if you're used to buying tickets there. Tickets are still available. They start at $59 and go up. It's a very affordable show, and it should be one that you'll go down in history. You saw one of the last shows of Foreigner in Arizona.
So let me ask you this, Mr. Jackson. I mean, you've seen firsthand the evolution of cars, what people buy, what people are interested. But for you, this year, 2024, what does Barrett-Jackson, the event in itself, mean to you?
I think we have the most broad docket, and that's the cars going across the block we've ever had. From modern supercars to great classics, celebrities cars, hybrids. Having the future event car show grow, it really covers a little bit of everything and the best of the best. And that is what Barrett-Jackson is known for. We started this whole industry some 53 years ago here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and the industry has grown with us.
Shop local, enjoy live entertainment, and have fun at this open-air market in Tempe. Here's everything you need to know about Second Sundays on Mill.
So it's really fun. You have all of your tents set up, and you can just walk through and stop at the different booths and see different things like jewelry and soap and all kinds of things that the local artists are making. And then again, you have entertainment. So as you're doing that, you're hearing live music, and then you can also stop and roller skate if you haven't been roller skating in a while, or you can stop and watch Furious Styles Crew. So that's fun as well. Every event has a theme. Every month is a theme for the second Sunday. And of course, this month's theme is wellness, because it's a new year and new you and revitalization. So we decided to have that be the theme for January. And so we have some great sponsors and programming through our sponsors. So we have Bouldering Project that's going to have a rock wall, which is super exciting. We have Spectrum Mobile Health will be there, Bath Fit giving massages. So all kinds of fun wellness activities there, in addition to all of our vendors and artisans and makers who will be there as part of the market.
Where is it located at, and what are the hours this takes place?
So it is located on Mill Avenue between 4th and University, straight down middle of the street. So we block off the street, so that's lots of fun. And for January only, the time is from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Normally it is from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and we'll go back to that for our February second Sunday, but January only, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m.
About how many vendors can we expect to see, and what other activities are there for the families to go check out?
So there are going to be about over 80 vendors here on January. It's January 14th. So we'll have about over 80 vendors. So that, again, those are artisans and makers locally from the area. And then in terms of events, we have musicians throughout the event. So they're kind of stationed all around. We have Furious Styles Crew who performs, they're so entertaining and so much fun. And then we also have roller skating with Zoni Girls. So they're with us as well every month for Second Sundays.
So there's lots to do and lots to see entering this event. Is there a cost?
There's no cost. It is free to attend.
Tempe Fancon is back this year, so what's new at this action-packed event? Here's a look.
Let me ask you this, Jill. For someone that's never gone to Tempe Fancon, what is it?
FanCon is a family-friendly, fun event, free family-friendly, fun event for the whole family. It celebrates pop culture and reading, graphic novels, comics, fantasy. It's really just a time for a family or a bunch of friends to get out and have some fun. Lots of people, most people will be in costume, in characters, and there's a lot of fun things at the event for everybody to do.
When we talk about, being a family event, what can the kiddos expect when they go in there?
Aside from all the fun superheroes they'll get to take their pictures with, we have a lot of children's activities. We've got crafts and a rock climbing wall this year, some things that we haven't had in the past. We've got an escape room that the library has created, and costume contests for all ages, and food, lots of food and food trucks.
We're going to be seeing a lot of superheroes dressed up, but can families also partake in the fun? Can they go in their gear or their costumes, the whole family?
Absolutely. Everybody's welcome to come and dress up.
And the event, as we know, it's held right there at the Tempe Public Library, but is this event open to other people across the valley as well?
This event is open to everybody. Anybody that wants to come out, it's a free event. You just come and just enjoy and have fun.
We're throwing it back to the late 80s and early 90s at Thundercat Lounge. I've got a sneak peek at this new retro dance club opening up in downtown Phoenix.
There's a historic building on Van Buren in Phoenix that is going to become a retro club very soon right here in the valley. And who better to tell us what sneak peeks, what we can expect about Thundercat Lounge? Jeremiah, give us a whole breakdown.
Thank you. Yeah, we're very excited. So we're going to be opening a late 80s, early 90s dance club in the heart of downtown Phoenix, like you said, in a historic Art Deco building. As soon as you walk in, you're going to be greeted with a Star Wars light tunnel coming at you. And then our bathrooms are a total Saved by the Bell, Pee-wee's Playhouse bathrooms. And when you walk into the main room, you're greeted by sort of a 90s mall food court, recessed ceilings, neon lights, glass block bar, with a full stage, LED panel video wall, full surround sound speakers, VIP bottle service booths, the whole 9 yards.
So let me ask you this, Jeremiah. It's evident that this is definitely a passion project for you, another concept, and going to open right there in the heart of Phoenix. For you, what does this mean, getting the doors finally open to the community?
It's exciting. I like doing these projects. This is the third one I've done. I helped create a concept called Cobra Arcade, which is an arcade bar downtown. And then I opened a concept, Thunderbird Lounge, the 70s bar, and now opening Thundercat Lounge, the 80s bar. I just really like creating these cool, fun, immersive third spaces that people can go to when they're not at home and they're not at work. Just a fun place to come and hang out and spend your time.
Well, the question we all want answered. When is Thundercat Lounge going to open to the public?
Yeah, so our first event will be Friday, January 12th. Will be a reggaeton party, only perro party, followed by Lisa Frank rave on Saturday, January 13th. And then we'll have a house music event on Sunday, January 14th to keep the party going.
An Arizona resort is ready to take you on twists and turns. Let me take you on a trip to the Sunrise Apache Alpine coaster.
We are here to talk about this new attraction that's coming to the resort. Tell us what's it about.
Yes, so we're actually really excited to announce it'll be the first ever on an Indian reservation. It'll operate year-round, and it's the Sunrise Apache Alpine Mountain Coaster. Really a fun, thrilling, exciting addition to Sunrise.
So when we hear coaster, we think of these roller coasters at amusement parks, but this kind of operates a little bit different because it's on a mountain. So tell us how this thing works essentially.
Right, yeah, so coaster, everyone thinks adventure amusement parks, but there's a Alpine mountain version of that, which is coming to Sunrise. It rides on 2 rails. So basically the way the ride works is you arrive to the bottom of the ride, you load the ride, it brings you up through beautiful scenery to what we would call the top of the ride, and then you launch into a series of turns, all kinds of zigzags going through the wilderness, and it's on 2 rails, so very secure, has a built-in braking system in the event that you fail to use the brakes. It'll brake if necessary at certain points.
How fast is each cart per se? If I get on there, how fast can I go? How does the speed factor could be handled by the user itself?
Sure. So we're going to look at average speeds of 25 to slightly more than 30 miles an hour. But the one thing you have to keep in mind is as it launches into the curves, you add the G-force to each of those curves. So it is truly high adventure, fun. Like when you get done, when you finish that ride, you're going to absolutely feel like you did something exciting.
What do families need to know for when this coaster is available and open to the public?
Yeah, so it's actually for all ages. So kids that are below the size requirement can ride with an adult. There is a max weight in it. The sleds can accommodate up to 2 based on those, adult-child configurations. Really advanced sleds. It's the Mountain Coaster 2.0. So the sleds are really robust and very comfortable to fit all kinds of configurations.
When is this going to open? Are you guys going to have set hours? When is it going to be available? Give us the breakdown on that.
Yes, so we actually will open it Memorial Weekend of the start of our coming summer season 2024. Our summer operations are Wednesday through Sunday, and of course all holidays, 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And then in the wintertime, it'll operate throughout all holidays and Fridays through Sundays. So it's a year-round attraction that is coming to us Memorial Weekend 2024.
Looking to get out of the valley for some adventure? Here's what the state of Sonora in Mexico has to offer.
The gastronomy, the tourism of adventure, of sports, but the most important thing of Sonora's people is the Sonora's people that are anxious to receive the tourism that visit us in the state. Sonora is a really good place to visit. It's really unique. It's a really good, safe place, a really good and safe place. If you want to go to a beach, you can go to Rocky Point, you can go to San Carlos, you can go to Quino Bay. If you can go to Hermosillo, to the capital city of Sonora, you will find an incredible place with a lot of things to do. If you want to go to magical towns and know about history, you can go to Alamos, to Magdalena, to Ures, and to San Carlos. Sonora, it's safe, and it's inviting all the tourism, all the people from Arizona to visit us. If you want to have a good experience about the gastronomy that we have, to eat a flavor tortilla, to eat a burrito, to eat a taco of carne asada. So we are a really good place to visit, and we are looking up to receive all of the visitors from Arizona. The governor of Sonora, Alfonso Durazo, has been working with the governor of Arizona, Katie Hobbs, and into the economic activity of tourism. And I'm really glad to be partnered with Lisa Urias, who is the Director of Tourism Department in Arizona, because we have a lot in common. Between Sonora and Arizona, we share culture, gastronomy, we share commercialized economy. We have the beach, but you have a lot of things in Arizona too. So we are looking forward to work in the tourism persons that come to Arizona and to Sonora as a region, so we can promote together.
If you're looking for a list of events and more family-friendly fun, be sure to check out abc15.com/things to do. I'm Nicole Gutierrez with your monthly Things to Do breakdown.